I have 51 hours left to live. Hello. Thanks to the Death with Dignity Act, Oregon State, on Tuesday, will finally end my battle with cancer. In the process of preparing, I had to give up painkillers in order to regain some of my dignity and clarity of mind. Who I was is no longer important. I am in a lot of pain. I am tired. And finally, my wish to leave has been treated with due respect. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, rest in peace. Whenever possible, document everything that is happening to you, or at least add some updates to the thread. Honestly, I don't know if I will be able to do it. The pain is too intense, but I was warned that it would be like this. I promise to respond as long as I can. If it's not difficult, write down what type of cancer you have. I have lymphoma that has spread throughout my body. How old are you? What will your next days be like? I am 39. Next days? I hope that in the next 24 hours, I will spend time with my family and with my new iPad, which allows me to communicate with you. What lesson or thought would you like to convey to us and the rest of the world? I want to say one thing: there is no need to hurt each other. Nothing that we possess is worth it. Everything in our lives is fleeting. Stop judging people by the color of their skin, gender, religion, etc. We are all just human beings, and if you try to love others, you will not lose anything from it. How will it happen? Are you at home? Have you already organized your funeral? Are there any options about what will be the last thing you think about? What are your religious views? What do you think will happen to you after death? To choose to end life while you still can do it yourself, in my opinion, it is a very rational choice. I will be given a medication that I will have to administer myself. I already have an for drip, so it will not be difficult. I no longer have a home. I had to sell it to cover medical bills. Everything is already decided about the funeral. I won't answer about the last thought. It's too personal. I have no religious views. Are you afraid of death? I am very afraid, but I won't tell my family about it. I just hope that it won't be painful. Do you regret not having time to do something? Just one thing. I once bought an engagement ring for my high school sweetheart, but never gave it to her because I got into a stupid fight that landed me in the army for a long time. And that's how life flew by. Damn. You just inspired me to go confess my love to my girlfriend. I went to hug my boyfriend, but he was too busy playing Call of Duty. What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of completing my master's degree while lying in a hospital bed, proudly declaring that I am the first master's degree holder in the family.
When it's all over, what do you think you will miss the most? What do you think you will miss the least? Besides cancer and chemotherapy, I will miss life. Not the life I have now, but the one that was out there, beyond the window. I will miss the shame of making my loved ones suffer because of me the least. I will remember you. My question: many people refer to the dignified death law as doctor-assisted suicide and oppose it. Can you try to persuade these people and explain your decision? Thank you for sharing the last hours of your life with us. I could. Not to suffer is the right of every person. Why do they want to take it away? If they are worried that people will start seeking euthanasia recklessly one after another, I will disappoint them to get approval for it. One must pass through numerous doctors who must see the meaning in it. I think these people do not realize how unbearable reality can be. The most pleasant memory? My nephew fighting and defeating cancer. He had it in childhood. Luckily, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia fixed everything. It's been 9 years now, and there are no new tumors. In second place the summer when my dad and I traveled around Alabama and went to a baseball game in every city. Do you believe in the afterlife? Did it in any way shape your decision? No and no, only pain and fear influenced my decision. I can no longer walk, travel, love. And if my fate is to suffer, then what's the point of it all? How long did you fight cancer for? 6 years. Unfortunately, the tumor spread to the brain, and it can no longer be operated on. One more question. Why did you choose to leave on Tuesday and not on Friday, for example? My sister's 18th birthday. I really didn't want her to spend it in the hospital or at a funeral. Are you considering doing something meaningful in the last 2 days? Something you've always wanted to do? I'm thinking about recording a video for YouTube. That's all. How did your family react to this decision? With respect? Or are they trying to talk you out of it? I'm glad that you are on the path to peace and tranquility. I believe that everyone should have the opportunity to leave with dignity and in a sound mind. May the Lord watch over you. I hope you find something that will make your last hours peaceful and wonderful. They reacted with understanding. At my request, they will leave tomorrow evening. It may sound vain, but I want them to remember me as happy and clear-minded. In the last few months while I was under medication, I was completely different. Can I ask one question? I always wanted to ask it to a person who is on the brink of death. I really want to improve my social skills, but I'm very afraid to approach people. I'm studying in college. I want to make new connections and grow, but I am very shy. My fears hold me back a lot. Are these fears worth anything or not? Do you think we should take risks in life? Is it necessary to meet new people despite the fear? Sorry if this is a stupid question. I hope you find peace. This is not a stupid question, and I have a question for you. What do you think are the long-term risks of approaching someone and saying hello to them? Nothing comes to mind for me. In the worst case, some aggressive guy could come up to you and punch you in the face for chatting up his sister. But in a month, there will be no more pain or shame. However, if you meet that special someone, it could be forever. Are you willing to endure a month of shame for a happy life? Let's conduct some kind of experiment to test whether an afterlife exists. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I'm just curious to verify something that humanity has been debating for thousands of years. Well, if I can somehow help, let's do it. Any ideas? If the afterlife exists, send an electron that will upvote this comment. Wow, begging for upvotes from the dead, that's something new. Not bad. Here's my upvote.
Friend, if I could, I would take all your pain away from you. Know that you have a very brave soul. If possible, let me know how it is over on the other side. Even if it were possible, I would never ask you to do that. Everything is fine. I am ready.